What's up? What's up? I'm just giving everybody a chance to come in here before I start getting into the video. I hate being repetitive when it comes to stuff. So a lot of people come in and say, "Hey, you just talk about this." Let's just give everybody a chance to come in. How y'all feeling about that schedule so far, man? Just gonna do a quick roll call, man. So what's up, Assassin? Relax World, Nate, Jack, Brian Davis, Mackenzie, Kamish, Damien, Devin, Irish, Patrick, everyone. What's up? What's going on, man? Feel damn good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Did any of you get a chance to check out the actual video of the schedule release? I'm kind of scared to play it, man, because you know how it is. The algorithm catch you and they get to tripping. So I might risk it all and play a little bit of it on Twitter, even though it's kind of creepy. All right, so official, not a leak with this, not a leak there, not this team playing over here, this team playing over there. This is the official NFL schedule release featuring our Detroit Lions. Cleo, what's up? So immediately I will go and share the screen with you guys real quick and take a look, man. Let's take a look. Let's start here. First and foremost, here's the video.
Aber ich hatte wirklich gehofft, dass wir es wären.
So, with this video, it's AI. Not the biggest fan of AI, to be honest with you.
My bad, Brad. OBS was being mad sus.
All good, Dan, but the NFL just released the 2023 schedule. Pick up the sticks and let's show these scrubs what's what.
Bald werden wir die Letzten sein, die stehen.
What the hell does that mean? You know we aren't playing in Germany, right?
Ich weiß, aber ich hatte wirklich gehofft, dass wir es wären.
When did you learn German anyway?
I didn't. We're AI-generated voices, Brad. Some social media intern is typing everything that comes out of our mouths.
Wait.
So, the idea is, okay, the AI is mimicking Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell playing Madden. You see appearances from guys like Jared Goff come in. They throw some shade at Aaron Rodgers. It gets real. It gets real, man. That's all in the play because, like I said, I don't want to get flagged. But you guys make sure you go over to Twitter, or it should be on YouTube, and check that out. Really, really check that out. But yeah, kind of creepy to me, though. I don't like AI. It started with the AI music. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of people being able to use people's voices. So, but let's get into this, man. Okay. Let's pull up the schedule real quick. First and foremost, before we get into the raw schedule, we're going to go into the preseason. And these are our preseason opponents. This is the official preseason, man. We go against New York and the Jags and Panthers. One away game, be it the Panthers. So very interesting, man. Like I said, the preseason is the preseason. Can't wait for training camp. It's absolute blast every single year, but I think this year is going to have a little different type of feel, man. Definitely going to have a little bit of sauce to it, simply because of what we added to the roster and the expectations. All of the main media sources getting behind the Detroit Lions. It's been something to see. I really don't like them getting behind us, to be honest. I like them to keep that same energy. But now that teams are going to come and they're going to bring their best against the Detroit Lions because they know now that the Detroit Lions are not a team to play around with. You definitely don't want to play around with the Lions. So we're going to get the best from teams, and I absolutely like that. So taking a look at the actual schedule. So when we take a look at the actual schedule, man, first game, doozy. Starting out the NFL season versus Kansas City. Wow. Wow. Way to start, right? We go up against the champs in the very first game on that national stage. It gives an opportunity for the Lions to be advertised and say, hey, this is what we can expect from this team this year. It's the first game of the season. Like I said, I expect there to be a few hiccups with the defense. These guys, it's a lot of new faces. Got to get implemented. We remember how slow the defense took off last season. A lot of new faces, a lot of rookies. So they're going to need time to build. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how the Lions come out against Kansas City. They're going to bring their absolute best. And I'm 100% here for it. I'm 100% here for it, man. So week 2, we got the Seahawks. Man, like I said, the first part of the schedule, right away, we just get into it. 2 games back-to-back, boom, 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 boom. I mean, man, we get a kind of a relief with, you can't even say that with the Falcons, man. We don't really get that team until Green Bay. The Falcons have added a lot, man. I don't think they can touch us, but they have added a lot. So Green Bay, Green Bay is Green Bay. Back to the drawing board for Green Bay. Then you got the Panthers and you got the Bucks. So it's going to be interesting, man. Our bye week doesn't come into week 9. So we don't get the early bye week that we've been accustomed to seeing over the past seasons. And that's very interesting, man. But we got Baltimore and Raiders, man, for week 7 and week 8. Baltimore is just going to be I just don't know, man. I don't know with that team. You don't know what to expect with Baltimore. You got a quarterback that got paid. Does he stay healthy this season? That's the question, I guess. The biggest question has always been with Lamar is, can he stay on the field? So going up against, I want revenge from Baltimore. That kick, man, I was live at that game. It took the breath out of everybody there, man. I just got the most sick feeling to my stomach. It was absolute, man, just disappointment. Man. But that's the first half of the schedule right there. So, like I said, we come out of the gate. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough, man. We going all the way into the bye week without facing the Bears. So most of our snacks, most of our lunch meat comes in the second part of the season. So most of the snacks come in the second part of the season. We got the Vikings twice, the Bears twice in the second part of the season, man. You got Broncos. Saints is definitely going to be a tough game. You got the Chargers. So, and then, of course, you got bologna and cheese, Green Bay. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting, man. I see a lot of predictions pretty much averaging around the, I would say, the between 11 to 12 wins for the Detroit Lions. So, looking at the schedule, man, we got to stay healthy through the first part of the season. Before we hit that snag, man, and we get to running in the second part of the season, we all know that the real season starts after the bye week, right? For most teams, for good teams, man, we got to try to stay fairly healthy. I'll say that. We just can't be devastated with injuries like we were last season. That was absolutely depressing last season. Very, very depressing. So as far as home games go, man, those are it. Those are your single game ticket options. So if you want to take a look and see what those prices are like, should be interesting. I didn't even bother trying to, man, listen, those tickets are going to fly. That place is going to be filled every single game. So you can take a shot at that if you want to, but these are your games for sale right here. If you want to take that option and tune in with those loins. So, am I happy Okuda is gone? I'm not happy. I mean, it's nothing to really celebrate. I mean, I wanted more time for the young fella. To be honest, I felt like he played really well last season. From if you follow my channel, if you're not new to this channel, I was real high on him in training camp. He did really well in training camp, and I felt like last season was a step forward for him. So, it is what it is. We replaced him. We got some guys, some proven vets, man, some guys that's been there and done it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't complain about that. I'm not really I'm not happy about him leaving, nor am I sad about him leaving. It is his business, right? So the same thing with DeAndre Swift. I love DeAndre Swift, but he broke our hearts, man. Every season he breaks our hearts, and he just can't stay healthy out there. It's not his fault. His body just, situations happen, and he just can't stay healthy. So I totally understood that move. And whether it was on him asking to leave or the Detroit Lions wanting to move on from him, whatever the situation was, I mean, he's just not on our team anymore. We got Gibbs. So let's see what we can get with Gibbs. Gibbs is a Swiss Army knife at the RB position. So we'll see what we get with that situation. But yeah, looking at this roster, man, like I said, a lot of these guys, they're rookies. They're rookies, man. So, there's going to be growth with the rookies and the new additions. We just have to be realistic here. Got to be realistic here. How long will it take? That nobody knows. I think the Detroit Lions will do a pretty good job of getting these guys ready and, getting them prepared, especially Aaron Glenn on the defensive side of the ball. The offense, you added Gibbs, but and Montgomery, but I think the offense will be just fine. Ben Johnson is just a genius at what he does. So hopefully these young guys, bury themselves in that playbook and make sure everything is on task and that they're all up to code, man. But defense is a whole different ball game. Defense is really high on chemistry. Guys got to trust each other out there, and you don't just come out of the gate doing that. Guys have to be able to trust each other out there. So, it's a little bit of a different ball game on the defensive side of the football. So that's going to be interesting. Very interesting. So let's go back to the schedule real quick. So we're going to talk real quick about my predictions. What are my predictions for the Detroit Lions season? Well, you know how I am, realism plus a little bit of optimism, right? So I'm going with the same thing that I went with last season, which I was a game off, right? And that was the 10-6 and the 10-7. I'm so used to saying 10-6 for previous year. 10-7. But if we can stay fairly healthy, I'll go as high as to say a 12-win season. Yes, I am buying in that much with the Detroit Lions simply because of how we're built and how we're structured. And looking at the schedule, we got a lot more on this roster. We're a lot deeper this year. So that's where I'm at, right? I'm still in that 10-12 area, 10 wins. We hash it out. That's where we at, right? But if we all stay healthy, things go right, I'm definitely going somewhere around that 12-win area. So that's just where I'm at. And, Yeah. So I can't even say slow down, Damian. I can't even do that this year because we popped off 9 wins last season, and we did it in a fashion where I felt like the Lions took the next step. So I got to start at 10. I said 10 last season. If they stay healthy, they didn't stay healthy last season, and they still got 9 wins. I don't think 10 wins is I don't think that's too high for the Detroit Lions, especially looking at the schedule. 10 wins is very accessible for the Detroit Lions. Very. So I think that's very fair. That's very fair. A lot of people was coming on here in the comments. I remember like yesterday, 7-9. They're going to win 5 games. The SOL crowd, right? Well, you were wrong. You were very wrong. Appreciate the donation, Blue Yeti. You got 12-5. We lose first 2 games, but then we go on a tear. Okay, I'm feeling that. I'm definitely feeling that. Let me pull all this down out my face real quick. So I'm definitely feeling that, man. Like I said, that's just where I'm at right now. I'm around that 10-win area. So, I just try to be a little realistic with the situation. 6 losses. I mean, is that fair? I would think so. I don't think I'm sounding like a homer saying that, right? I mean, y'all think I sound crazy. Look around the NFL right now and how they're praising the Lions and what they got the expectations for the Lions as. I think I'm fairly right in the middle. I'm the vanilla guy, right? Even keel. A little bit of pride, but at the same time, a little bit of realism. That's where I'm at. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. Am I just, am I overboard or what? But like I said, 10-12, man. 10-12. That's where I'm at. Between that number is where I'm gonna stick. So that's my early thing. We'll see what preseason look like. Of course, y'all know I'm gonna do my evaluations in training camp and everything else. We don't have the circus around for training camp. I can't even call it a circus because they did a really good job staying out the way. It didn't even really feel like they were there as much. You will see the guys with the cameras here and there, but you'll forget by the time you really get to digging into training camp. So I really can't even say that. 12 does. What's going on, Alex? Nah, see, okay, so here's the thing with Hendon Hooker, man. Yes, Hendon Hooker, it was said that he would be, as far as from a medical standpoint, he would be ready for camp. But the Detroit Lions, in no way, shape, or form do I see them saying, hey, let's throw him out there. I think they're truly and legitly are going to take their time. They're going to take their time with Hendon Hooker. Even though we all want to see him, right? We all want to see him. We just got to pipe that, the fandom, we got to pipe it down a little bit. We got to be serious here. So I think we definitely we got to be cautious. We got to take real good care of that situation because, like I said, him coming in off that injury he's looked at as a guy that can possibly be a part of the future if things don't go right with Jared Goff. I think, let's go ahead and get this out the way now because, y'all ain't coming for me this season. Listen, where am I? Where is King with Jared Goff? Here's where I am with Jared Goff. I shy away from the numbers. The reason why I shy away from the numbers is because I know better. A lot of the guys that we went out and drafted, they're yak guys that can get yards after the catch, right? I know a lot of those numbers are from the contributions of what guys did on that offense. There was not a lot of bombs thrown last season. They just weren't. So when you're throwing shorter, your numbers are going to look better. So that's why I don't do the numbers game. It's a little bit of truth to it, but there's a little bit of untruth to it to me. What I care about with Jared Goff, he doesn't have to prove to me that he can be in the top rankings as quarterback. He doesn't have to prove anything to me. I just want him, if we get to the cup, I don't want the performance that I personally watched in the Super Bowl, the performance that I personally watched last season when Bill Belichick did it again to him. Shut us out. I don't want to see that. It's just a handful of teams in this league that know what to do with Jared. And I think we built a team around him good enough to avoid a lot of that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do this season. You got your offensive line in front of you. We added a couple more little pieces to that, right? So you got more dynamic weapons. You know, even though J-Mo is going to be out for 6 games, we all know the most important stretch comes after that bye week. So I'm looking for big things out of Jared Goff. I'm supporting Jared Goff 100% this season. 100%. I am behind Jared Goff. I am fully endorsing Jared Goff. Take us there. Show me something. Show me something. You got big play guys now. When J-Mo get back, bombs over Baghdad. You know, Marvin Jones a little bit older now, but he can get loose at times too. You know what I'm saying? You got some weapons. You got tight ends that can catch the ball, man, and get it done that you went out and drafted. So, listen, I don't want to hear it. I need to see that ball flying. But Ben Johnson is going to do a great job at coordinator. So, like I said, I expect full success for Jared Goff this season. I don't want to see no hiccups. We're at a point now, you've been here long enough. You're the leader of this team. You got to go out there and demand. You have to demand execution out of your offense. That's what I want from Jared Goff. That's what I expect from Jared Goff. That's where I'm at with Jared Goff. There's no ill will towards Jared Goff whatsoever. If Hendon Hooker looks any part of as good as a lot of us believe he can, that's going to even put more pressure on Jared Goff. I'm so glad that they went and finally got a quarterback, because Jared Goff is the exact type of quarterback that I want my young guy learning from, because I know that he's going to have the right type of attitude, and he's going to show him nothing but good habits. Jared Goff, listen, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. You got to go out there and do it. You got to go out there and do it. So it's going to be fun to watch this season. Man, we got a lot riding. We got a lot riding, man. I just hope for the world, I just hope that Gibbs shows out. Because if he's not, I told you I was done away. I'm finished with, what happened at the top of the draft. They got the guy that they wanted, obviously, whatever, right? I'm done with it. But I know this fan base and I know this city. So if things don't go well, oh my God. Oh my God. Boy. The wagon is coming, because you already know. They oh my God. And the reaction that I saw live on draft night, man. You know what? You're exactly right, Emerald. That's just the type of fan base we have, bro. They will do something childish like that, man. But I don't think we see Hendon Hooker, man, for a while. I think he sits and learns the proper way, unless something, drastic happens. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Where we missing a guy like Jared Goff, because, like I said, everything rides on him being healthy, and I think those those hogs in front of him do a good job of trying to keep him as clean as possible out there, man. So, yeah, just hope he can, stay healthy and thrive this season, because if he thrives, then we all thrive, right? Even with on the defensive side of the ball, that defense, we got to be able to withstand and hold up sturdy enough and give him an opportunity out there, give him a chance out there. Make sure we go out there and be nasty on defense and demand respect out of these teams. So what's going on, Harold? 11-6, huh? That's where I'm at. That's the in between of what I just said. I said between 10 and 12 is where I was at. When I said 10 last season, people, thought I was crazy, but we ended up falling the game off after devastation. Saying we were absolutely devastated with all those injuries last season. And we still managed to win 9. So, yeah, I think 10 is the number. 10 to 12. Oh, man. Y'all terrible in these comments, man. So I wanted to bring up another point, man. Kicker. Kicker, right? The topic, kicker. Like, what? Kicker. Yeah, kicker. Kickers are people too, okay? All right. What we doing that kicker, man? What we doing that kicker? Because them close games, you know what I'm saying, in them situations. What we doing that kicker, man? Sometimes it might come down to a kick. You just never know, right? Do we need to go overseas and get Kickalicious back over here, or I'm just saying. You know what, Jonathan? That's a good question, man. Let's go back to the schedule real quick and let's see where I'm feeling we may take the L's at. Obviously, the first 2 weeks are tough. I honestly believe we can beat the Seahawks, to be honest. But yeah, coming out with a new team, going against Kansas City, definitely is one of the games that I think we take a L. Saints L, maybe. Probably drop 1 or the 2 between the Vikings. Definitely gonna sweep the Bears and the Packs. Teams like Baltimore, Chargers, Cowboys. Those are some of the games where most people probably saying that's where we take our L's at. Because when you look at some of these other days, we got a building Bears team, we got a about to rebuild Packers team, and we got a Vikings team that's been the fakest thing that I ever seen in my life. So, and then you got a couple of teams that's just not there yet. So, yeah, I think when you look at those bigger games, those where the possible losses are coming. So, yeah. I mean, of course, the schedule is one thing, that's on paper. Yeah, the fakings. That's exactly the fakings. It was false last year. Boy, I ain't never seen some false advertisement like the Vikings, man. But we definitely as far as the Bears. Bears. With that running back they got at quarterback over there. That running back at quarterback they got over there. Boy, Ohio State quarterbacks, man. Just, yeah. Yeah. That's a perfect name for them right there. The Purple Pretenders. The Purple Pretenders. You say I think the schedule is it's pretty fair. I've seen worse. Definitely seen worse. I think it's a pretty fair schedule. I don't know about that, Kay. Man, listen. Bro, wait, first of all, I didn't even see this comment. Bro, what are you talking about? Give me all of these losses. I want to know all of these losses. It's a 6-win season. We are in trouble. Give me all of these losses. I'm gonna pull the schedule up. I want you to look real deep and long at this schedule. Pause. and you give me these losses. I want to hear these losses. I'm definitely giving you some unwarranted spotlight right now. I want to know what losses. Like what? There's that part of the fan base I was talking about. You think we beat the Ravens too? I agree, Eddie. I agree, man. I think we can beat the Ravens. We gave the Ravens fits. They beat us by that lucky field goal, but we gave them fits. You know, and this team is worlds different from that team we had. We had virtually nobody on that defense then. We are worlds different now. So, you know, like I said, I think we can beat them, man. And I also think the Seahawks are beatable too. That I wouldn't bet my school lunch on, Marcus. And we share the same name, so I wouldn't bet my school lunch on that. That's a great point, Blue Yeti. That is a great point. A lot of these teams gonna be. It's a lot of games overseas, man. I'm surprised though. I am honestly and genuinely surprised that we don't play overseas this season. Do y'all realize that we have an entire fan base over there in the UK? We have an entire fan base over there in the UK. I am very surprised that we are not getting on a plane and going to play somewhere. The Lions are liked in other countries. So, yeah, that's interesting. But I ain't complaining. I am not complaining. Yeah, we got some fans, man, in different countries. We definitely do. I've even had guys reach out from France. I think it's more than colors, Blue. Yeah, very huge fan base in Germany, man. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Like I said, if the Lions do well, man, it's just, I think everybody's happy. I think everybody's just happy for the Lions, man. Do y'all know how many? Y'all can go in the comments in some of these most recent videos that I've posted for the Lions, and y'all can read. There's other fan bases that are still so interested in the Lions, especially after Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks took it and brought it to a different level. They got an opportunity to see how we operate. They got an opportunity to see Dan Campbell and the coaching staff, and it created fans. It just took it to the next level. So it's very interesting, man. Because of his mom, yeah. Just the the Detroit period when it comes to other countries, man. Not just the Lions, but some of our other teams. They have followings because of certain players, or they just grasped this city for some reason. I don't know what it's about, but whatever. We'll take it. Welcome to the family, right? Yeah. Hey, man, I done got some crazy, right? I've got a few Bears fans saying, you know what? I'm a Bears fan, but I really like what y'all did in the draft. I've got that a couple of times, man. A couple. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. And it's kind of creepish, though. The way that the NFL is talking about the Lions, not to the NFL, the national media, I really don't like it because I know there's a lot of phonies. I feel like they're just saying it because they have to say it. You know what I'm saying? Even when they say it, it don't even look genuine. The only genuine guy that's really happy and genuine about the Lions is Dan Orlovsky, most likely. You know what I'm saying? Even Pat McAfee, he's fake. he was ready to fight the whole fan base. You know what I'm saying? But besides Good Morning Football, Dan Orlovsky, I just cringe. Watching TV when they get to talk about the Lions. Like, bro, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. It's like y'all just waiting for something to go bad so y'all can say, see, I told you. Listen here, child. I see you. I read a whole comment from you. Don't be yelling at me. We can squad, Quana. Bears, Coach Campbell. Yeah, Coach Campbell definitely is. He got a lot of people's hearts in this country. Period, man. Period. The personalities just, dude, you just want to play football for the dude. You just want to play football. Some of the stuff he say, up there doing the up downs on Hard Knocks after he bust his ass in his house. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You want to play for coaches like that. Coach giving you these nuts jokes. Like, what? That's who I wanted to play for. I had coaches like that when I played football. So I can't wait either. Like I said, we got to wait, though. We got a nice long wait. But I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. What's good, Antoine? Now you know. I'm going to be the first one there. Every year. It's my duty to be there. It's what I do. It is definitely what I do. Yeah, some of these videos for the schedule release is outrageous, bro. I'm going to just sit back and just watch them tonight. I didn't even finish watching the Lions one. I got halfway through it. It's 5-something minutes long. I see you, Kay. 9-7. You mean 9-8, Robert? I'm still stuck in the early 2000s too, man. Forgive me. Y'all see the grays coming in my beard. It's from y'all. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault. It's where they come from. Hey, listen. Do that. Do that. Downtown gonna be popping it, man. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to the next draft too, man. Oh my God. I got so many plans, man, for that. I'm telling you, God willing that we able to experience that, it's gonna be lit. September 7th, man. That lucky number 7. My favorite number. What is this? Number 7. Where am I from? You should know by now. Yeah, we getting old, bro. We all getting old, man. We're getting old. I need the Lions to postpone some of these gray hairs in my beard. Don't stress me out this season. Everybody stay healthy. Don't be doing stupid stuff around the house. We don't need no freak accidents. No, don't be doing crazy celebrations. All of those phobias is kicking in. No jumping and bumping. I ain't trying to get nobody tear no ACL. Y'all remember that, right? I need y'all to shake hands like Barry Sanders and get back to the sideline. You already know. You already know. You know. Man. So we got two preseason games here. I probably will be going to at least one of those. At least one of these preseason games I will be attending. Like I said, we only got one game away at Carolina. So between one of those, I'll probably go to the New York game. Once again, thank you, Jaguars. Yeah, lots of shade. I want to go to both, to be honest. But the season tickets is definitely gonna be the hard part. Them prices is crazy right now. Y'all know that. Prices is crazy. I just got season tickets to the Pistons too, man. Y'all trying to take all my money. I don't make money like that from here. I work a 9 to 5 like everyone else. Help. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. I'm breaking the cell phone. That's just my new season tradition. Man, listen. You might go to the opener. Okay, Yeti. All right. You know the hotels are booked. Man, them games, bro, good luck. Good luck trying to get there. I might be outside yelling. I wish they had them Jumbotron monitors, man, like the Pistons arena, where you can be outside. Let me be an owner. It's going to be an area for tailgaters to be. We're going to have giant monitors out there. We got to go down to Eastern Market. We outside. Next Tuesday, Chris. It's next Tuesday. And I'll be covering that lottery. Oh no, that's the lottery I'm talking about. You talking about the actual draft. Well, that's after, but yeah. Draft lottery. Top three easy. Top 3. I think that's where we land. Top 3. Man, listen. It's going to be fun. I know y'all ready. Man. Yeah, downtown is going to be a very interesting place to be. What's going to be the season ending record? I'll say anywhere between 10 and 12 wins, man. That's where I'm at. I'm sticking at a solid 10, but if things go right, 12. And that's just trying to be realistic. When you look at the schedule, I don't see all of these L's that some people are claiming. I just don't. Some of these teams are actually on the decline, to be honest. They're actually on the decline. You got some building teams. You got some rebuilding teams. I think we'd be all right. That's it right there for me, Chris. What you just said. Those are the two I want. The guy in the middle, if we happen to get him because we can't get the other two, then fine. But those are the two guys. Those two are busts. I wish we played the Jets too, man, because they already got an arrogant ass attitude since Aaron, excuse me, I said his name wrong. Karen Rodgers is over there. They already arrogant, man. Like he just spreading his arrogancy around the arena. Like, bro, I wish we played the Jets. I don't know, man. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, man. Like I said, I'm gonna take some time and really look into what some of these teams did that I didn't get a chance to follow outside of the NFC North. That's on our schedule. You know, this is that time where you do that digging. Like I said, we passed the draft, man. We're making some small but pretty nice little moves here and there, but this is where that's at for me. I gotta dig into some of these squads, see what direction some of these other teams are going. Like I said, just doing a quick look at that schedule, it's a couple of teams on there that are actually declining. Yeah, man. J-Mo, man. So I know y'all been seeing the Keenan Allen rumors. The rumors about Keenan Allen, man. Guys trying to recruit Keenan Allen for, the future. I'll say that. The near future, if you want to use that term. But yeah, ran across that. Missed the video, but did you cover players? Yeah, so the players that we drafted, I pretty much covered all together in the live stream. We went individually until our live stream got crashed. We went individually, and we talked real quick on the moves that we made. If you guys want, I can do dedicated videos to these guys. Y'all let me know what content y'all want. I just want to make sure that I'm putting things out there that's you guys are interested in. Hey King, I don't know. You know what, man? Interesting. I think I need to. It's a few things that I need to talk about Pistons too. So I'll probably be going live, maybe Saturday. Probably Saturday. We're gonna talk about some Pistons. We definitely gonna talk about some Pistons, man. These are a few things that I want. Also, I got a few notes. My God, what is this? Reading comments. Excuse me. Say Allen too injury prone. I get it. Let's see. So here, notes from the season. Yes, I have a magic notebook. Notes, stats for guys during the regular season for the Pistons, man. So I am going to be getting into some of those videos. We're going to take a look back at Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duran, of course, some of the other young guys on the squad. I am still going to do that. I'm just waiting on this draft lottery to fall before I get to talking. Timing is everything, right? So I'm waiting on that to happen to see what type of direction we're going to take. But please know that I want to make sure y'all guys can see a little bit of my chicken scratch. But, yeah, I got the reports ready for these guys, for the Pistons fans that's in here. And if you guys want individual videos about some of the guys that we drafted, I have no problem with giving that to y'all. So just let me know. Let me know what you guys want, man. I'm here for y'all, not for my own my own interests. I'm here for y'all. I could be a Lions fan all by myself. I'm here because I like to talk to you guys, man. I like engaging with y'all. I hear you. I read your comment about Mother's Day. You want to, we gonna fight. And we gonna have to throw hands. Y'all see this harassment? We gonna have to throw hands, man. Do you think we have a chance to get? Probably so. I believe so. I think we will, Assassin. I think we will. I honestly think we will. Oh man, appreciate you. Thank you for joining the channel. Man, it's a lot of Pistons fans. What is it? Damn Goff. Yeah, I mean, I really came to say. I mean, it's two incorrect things to that statement. I don't think the Stafford crowd. I don't think you guys have a right to speak on Stafford no more. He won the Super Bowl the first year he left the organization. I don't think you got a right to speak anymore. Matthew Stafford. I just don't. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying I don't think we got a right to no more. I mean, instantly, if it happened like 5 years after, but you leave and go win a Super Bowl, I don't think we can say that no more because we never really fed Matthew Stafford properly, right? We never got the running game. We never got the offensive line, right? So I just can't get on that wagon. I get where you're coming from though, because he was here for so long, but I don't think we can do that, man. And then with Jared Goff, I agree on the flip side. Show us something. Not get to the playoffs. We know you can do that. But when you get there, show us something. Show me something. Get to that bowl and score a touchdown. Because you got there and you dropped nothing when you were there. So that's the question. We know Jared Goff is talented. We know. He motivated Stafford on the murder phone. You stupid man. Oh, man. All right. We going to throw hands. That's what we're doing. On site. It's on site for now on. On site. I'm gonna read a few more questions and get out of here, y'all. I gotta get it's 10 o'clock. I got some things I gotta do. That 9 to 5 is calling in the morning, right? Oh my God, man. What? Half of it with this coaching staff. What? With that type of block, not being in the top 3 in sacks every single season. What? Man, please. We would have been in the Super Bowl last season. Nice signing. If that's all you wanted, nice signing. I'm down with it. Ability to get his own wing guy, defense, some length. Definitely need athletic wings. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Scoot adds nothing. He's not a great 3-point shooter. He's definitely not a defender at all whatsoever. He can give you some highlight plays, probably some scoring, a little bit of passing. But he's giving you Jaden Ivey. You have Jaden Ivey. So between those two, I'm going Miller. All right, y'all. Well, I'm finna get ready to get out of here, man. So, like I said, if you guys are interested in getting that content, man, individual breakdowns from the Lions draft, if y'all still interested in that, because I know y'all seen a lot of breakdowns, man. Of course, the front runner of it all, man, my guy, Dose of Dion 2.0, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Rad, man. Those guys be doing their thing. So, like I said, y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? I want to be repetitive, right? So, but look for that Pistons stream for the Pistons player in here. We definitely gonna talk some Pistons, man, because a few things that we need to discuss before Tuesday. So look for that as well. And make sure y'all say make on y'all way out, y'all smash the like button for your boy. Share this stream on social media. Because this is pretty much a gloss over of the schedule. So share this around too. So I appreciate y'all for coming in, man, and being engaged and being in these comments. Definitely love the opinions, man, to hear from y'all. So I'll see you guys real soon.